bring up our next gentleman, and I will also be at his event later this month. So we're all over the place.
Yes, it's one of my favorite follows on every social media platform, especially Instagram. So our third vendor to present today at Channel Engage is Chris Weiser, CEO and founder of Figure MSP. Chris, as I mentioned, is the founder of a company committed to providing top-level business coaching and resources that move MSPs forward. The vision of Figure MSPs provide valuable sales and marketing coaching and strategy as well as helping MSP business owners grow their company and secure their business's longevity and success. And so well done to Chris and what he's done, and take it away, Chris.
Thank you, sir. Great to see you guys. Thanks so much for putting this on. This is such a cool platform. Really proud to say, Matt, I don't know if you guys put a couple posts up this morning, but we are, I think, multiple times most engaged of the week and of the month with channel programs. So really cool that you guys put that platform on. I think it's such a great thing for the community. So what is Figure MSP and what is our Inner Circle program? Basically, we are a full sales system that helps you accelerate. And most MSPs, and note, I was an MSP that, I should say I'm a recovering MSP probably now, but built my MSP from the ground up from a 0-person computer store in Wisconsin. I was in the Milwaukee market, sold that MSP in 2015. And my goal is to take everything that I learned and put that into a system. And part of the reason that we see that and why you guys need help right now, I'll go into in a second. But you heard Jalera talk about earlier how the MSP market has changed. It's changed pretty dramatically in the last 3 to 5 years. I remember when I had my solution stack at my MSP in 2013, 14, 15, we barely changed anything. It was pretty much the same stack from like 2010 all the way to when I sold. Whereas now you hear all the vendors that, the quantity of vendors that are in channel program and going to be at DattoCon, it's a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of things that are happening and we're expected to be on top of that. So what does that mean overall that the market has changed? And if you think about how your client views, and this is really important to get in the head of your client, the decision maker at your client, how do they view you? The MSP is seen as a tech-focused entity. They are here to fix my computer problems. They're here to fix my network. They're here to install new things. And that makes it very easy for other MSPs to come in and undercut. And that's one of the biggest challenges that this market has seen. How many of you that are sitting there on the other side, and we could talk about this in the breakout room because I'll be in there live. How many of you are sitting there saying, I've been undersold by a prospect competitor that's coming in and just on the race to zero? So that tech-focused mindset has also made it very easy for the market to be commoditized. And when we talk about commoditized, what's the deciding factor on any commodity? It's price point. It also makes it very difficult to sell when you're that tech-focused because the client doesn't necessarily understand. They don't know what's going on. There's all these scenarios now related to cybersecurity and tech and protection. And one of the things that I ask when I actively talk on stage is, you want to get some proof of that, pick up the phone and call the CEO at your largest client and say, hey, I saw some information on the dark web. You guys are going to get hacked overnight and half the money in your bank account is going to be gone tomorrow. What's your plan? And they're going to look at you like, we thought you were our person for that. We thought you were our IT guy. So the responsibilities have massively changed. You also heard Jalera, great job, Jalera, on your presentation, because that was really huge, really good points. You also hear them talking about how your costs have massively gone up, but the margins are getting thinner and thinner if you sell the old way. So if you think about the mindset that the client has, this is the overall concept, cheap clients that only see you as a tech firm and only pay based on how much it is and how much they see as value. And you think about where the MSP of now can be. And if you see anything with me, I have a large Facebook group. You heard Kevin mention that I have a lot of social media posts. We hit LinkedIn, Instagram. Instagram is more me, I guess. But you got Instagram, Facebook. My large Facebook group is the IT and MSP Business Owners Group. We have 22,000 members in there. A lot of the discussions are around my clients, where they go and how they sell differently. And I'm kind of known on the internet for saying, hey, you should be getting to $300 plus per seat. I don't care what city, state, country you're in, whatever your type of currency is, Canadian, Australian, you should be hitting at $300 per seat on an all-inclusive seat. And what you should be looking at is that risk-focused mindset. Everything should lead with cybersecurity first. All decisions start with a CSRA, a cybersecurity risk assessment. We train that, we teach that. Your offering should be extremely value driven. Very hard to do the old way because it's commoditized and it's gotten very used to being out there. It also should be very easy to sell. So how do you do those things? You find real clients that are invested in risk management and budget appropriation and do it the right way, but you have to change how you think. And this is the best time the MSP industry has seen at all, ever. I bet every vendor in this room would agree with this. Yes, we have more risk. Yes, we have more things that are out there, but we are in the best time ever to make money because we finally have the smoking gun that we've always been wanting, which is cybersecurity. Insurance companies telling them they need to spend money. Governments starting to tell them they need to budget appropriately, all these different things. And like I said, you have to change. You can sell the old way, and I'm not going to debate that still works. You absolutely can go on the race to zero. You can go in and be the lowest person, or you can even sell block hours or break fix. But please understand, you are going to be responsible for their cybersecurity, whether you want to do it or not. Because go back to my question that I had earlier. If you call the decision maker at your largest client and tell them that their money is going to be gone tomorrow, I don't care what level of IT you're doing for them. Their first point of contention is going to be, why didn't you suggest to do more? So you have to be the expert. And if they don't say that, you know who else is going to do it? Their lawyer, their insurance company. They're going to come talk to you. So you can sell the old way, but you have to at least address the liability side. And please understand, if you're looking at this, and most MSPs, the average that comes into our program price point wise, I don't care what they're selling, we just average this out. Total MRR, monthly recurring revenue, divided by how many seats they have is $68 per seat. In our program, what we do, we teach you how to accelerate, how to get things back as fast as possible, how to all-inclusive package that scenario, and then we teach you how to sell it the right way, based on risk, based on showing your client why they need this and that they're going to get hacked no matter what. Our job now is to limit the blast radius, do our best to control the recover, and then do everything we can to get the insurance company to pay the bill. And if you don't do that, again, you can sell the old way, but do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got, which is most of the time, most of the MSPs that I talk to, kind of crappy clients that don't really want to work with you, or they commoditize you. They see you as almost a burden, all those different things. It's really critical to find the ones. So what does 7-Figure MSP do? We give you the fast track to change and fast track to success. Our goal for you, give you a complete sales and marketing system. We want to see you get your investment ROI in 30 days, double your MRR in 12 months or less. And that's pretty average. You see some guys that we have here. Troy, closed 6-seat account today, $250 a user, 3-year agreement. We got Greg Mullen, $229 per seat and $250 per additional seats. Another one, Bob Mitchie, 12-seat prospect for $3,000, 36 months. Another one, Felipe, and I'm going kind of quick, but we got only so much time. $83 a user, all new clients at $300 a user. You could book your strategy session. That'll be with my guy, Jose. I can come on if you guys want me to. There's your URL. I'll also be in the breakout room for you guys to work with me. Very excited to be here. Thanks so much, Matt and Kevin, for having me.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.